Ooch, ooch, ooch. Ooh, I got a cut on my hand. Hey, y'all. Florida water. All right, blessing y'all table and your reading in my hands. Hope everybody is doing well. Today is, I finna say February. Some of you, your birthday may be February the 28th. All right. Or you can look at my playlist and watch a video for about February the 28th of this year or last year. Okay. All right. So today is July the 28th, 2022. Like I said, I hope everybody is well. I just got so tired at the last minute. I got one more reading that I need to get out for a person who booked with me for about their job and career. I got you. Okay. I had sent the other people their readings today. I've been having trouble with my arm. Not my real arm, the arm that holds the phone for my camera. And when I use my mini iPad to record your personal readings to send y'all, to send it to you via email, it isn't clamping. So I've ordered another arm, but I don't know where it's at. Okay, so I need to check on that. And then I just been outside today, y'all, with my daughter at the mall. I think this took a lot of energy out of me because I was around a lot of people. And then it was so hot. It's so hot down here in Atlanta. I've never really experienced this type of heat before down here. I think maybe back in the early 90s or the 90s or 2000. But not quite the way it feels. Now, for the people who are new here, thank you so much for just stopping by. I usually don't do this, but what I did is I shuffled and whatever card came out for your reading is here. I do have the comments turned off again today because I'm just in one of those moods, okay? So I'm lively to say something wrong to somebody or to snap. And I get like that when I get very, 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 very irritated. So I'd rather just turn the comments off in case somebody mean well, but I take it the wrong way. Remember that Rahu is in my moon right now in my Aries. So Rahu blows up everything for me right now. Okay, so. And then that's really being governed by Saturn, by Vedic and by Western astrology of the Capricorn and Aquarius in me. So I'm really more of an Aquarius today than a Capricorn. So yeah, don't F with me. I'm just not really in the mood. Okay. All right. Your first card is How Teachable Are You? Now we got a lot of what's going on with Vedic sidereal is that, with Vedic, we don't really too much pay attention to outer planets such as Neptune and Pluto and Chiron and stuff like that. But not to say all astrologers that do charts for Vedic don't. But right now in Vedic, Uranus is with Mars and Rahu. So that also can be why I'm feeling very drained. I'm feeling very spacey in the head. Because Uranus is a planet that acts like a rebel. And when it mixes with a planet like Mars, which is a warrior, like a warrior planet, a planet that likes to fight, to instigate, to stir up stuff, very aggressive, very domineering. And then, Uranus, however you want to say it. All right. That planet likes to shake up stuff, right? But it's also a planet that's about technology. So that also could be why my technology have been effing up lately. Remember day before yesterday, it just cut off out of nowhere and I had to come back on and do like a part 2. And also, Uranus also can be about consequences. It's also linked to your psychic or psychic knowledge. So that also could be why I'm kind of spacey. So I'm feeling like I'm about half sleep right now. almost with my eyes closed, giving you this reading, and just also the heat. So just get what just get what you can out of this message, and we're gonna move on to it tomorrow. Okay, so how teachable are you? We're gonna talk about it a little bit, right? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Okay, we need to stop that. Yep. I don't, only people you should be trying to please is probably your mom, your dad, your parents, the sister or brother. But all of them extra family members and co-workers and next door neighbors, and the only other people too is your kids, especially if they're younger, because I'm hearing somebody is babying somebody as an adult, right? So you're really hindering them. Take it as you want, but that was the message. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. In other words, how teachable are you? How many times that these messages got to keep telling you, okay, stop trying to please everybody. You wearing yourself out. You wearing yourself thin. You're running out of money. You're running through your money. You're not having no time left for yourself. Okay, you put in a whole bunch of extra wands on your back, like the 10 of Wands, right? And how teachable are you? How much do you have to keep learning the same lesson, right? Also Saturn. So the next card was surrender your desire to control people. And for some of you, that also could be a way how you feel. And I'm not calling you out or trying to make you feel bad, because a lot of people, including myself, we are very nice. Even though people say I'm mean or I look mean, I got a rest in bee face, because who says I'm not happy just because I'm not smiling? That's a social thing, that people say outside in the world. Oh, you're not happy because you're not smiling. Man, I could have had just hit the lotto. You don't know what's going on with me. I don't have to go around smiling all the time just to prove to you, right, as a people-pleasing effort, that nothing's wrong with me. I till this day don't really understand that about people. As long as I'm smiling for myself on the inside, my exterior should not be judged by you or anybody else, right? Mm-hmm. But some of you may have a sense of, it can be that maybe you not intentionally, okay, that you are controlling people by people pleasing them, okay, trying to focus on their needs, their happiness, because in a way you are controlling them, because you know that person will come back to you. You know why? Because you're always the person that's going to continue to help them out. But you are really having puppeteer strings over that person, because every time they may need something, they're going to come to you. But at the same time, you're puppeteering your own self because you're people pleasing. You are subtracting from your own needs and happiness. And please don't say, well, I always have time for myself. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because when it comes to the things that you need to do, you're lacking, or you're behind, or you put in some type of procrastination. Now, I've always been a procrastinator when it comes to things. Why? Because I am probably a people pleaser too. Not all the way. It's just that I do things in my own timing. I don't really, it's for something, it depends on what it is that I may be procrastinating, but it's just that I am a multitasker, and really it's not good to be a multitasker, because something is going to be lacking. Okay. You cannot put 100% effort in 5 things that you are going back and forth to at the same time. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, then come back to the first one, put a little bit more, and then go back to the third, put a little bit more. That's how chefs are. Chefs are really great, or should be really great multitaskers, because they have to simultaneously cook several different things, got something in the oven, have to saute this, flip that. Y'all know I cook and bake, right? So that can be where I get that from, right? So being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay. So some of you could be controlling in a way, and this also could be somebody that's doing you like that with puppeteer strings, that they're trying to control you by not really putting 100% effort. So they're backing off. They could be concentrating on multiple goals or multiple people. If you want to call it that, they're regrouping, okay? But if they're regrouping to give you breathing room, they really are off people pleasing other people because they are not giving you 100%. Now, the next card after that was the peaceful resolution. Then we had passion in reverse, which is Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed position in your love life and career. So some of you are losing passion or have already lost passion in what you're doing. Especially if you are, some of you really like working remotely from home, but some of you probably getting tired of it, because in a way you're not socializing. You may be socializing with the kids or the people that's running around your house while your headset, or your phone is on mute. But other than that, you're not really socializing and doing kinship. So some of you may be ready to physically go back into work, and it's very convenient for you, yeah. But I feel it's something new also coming in that you're going to have to learn. So it can be some type of new project that you're going to have to concentrate on soon, some type of new experience that you're going to have to do, that you're going to be able to add to your reservoir. Some of you are around some water here, or a water sign is doing this to you. Or you could be a water sign with the sun in Cancer right now, Vedic sidereal. So how teachable are you? You could be learning a new type of lesson soon through Saturn, but it's also something that you need to learn, okay? It could also be part of this revolution, but we're going to read from the book for that card in a minute. And your next card was the clouds that came out in concern energy, okay? Something that has been hazy, foggy, not only the weather and the sun, right? But it's like it's like you're in a gray area on what to do. Some of you know, as being grown, you can't control nobody. Okay, you already learned that lesson, but you still are kind of tapping into it a little bit, right? You also are letting, for some of you, somebody to control you emotionally. It can be, and through your thoughts or through their thoughts. Because of some type of peaceful resolution is needed here. Some of you have Mercury very strong in your chart. And I also am hearing Sag and Scorpio for right now. And Aries. Okay, this the next card. Well, hold on. The next card was Distant Horizon in reverse. This person that you may be thinking of you, for some people who are talking about relationships, they're not around you right now. Okay, but I feel that they will be coming closer. You haven't heard from them. You haven't sent out a message, and they have not messaged you. So will there, or is there, a peaceful resolution? Mm-hmm. Because also hanging on, being concerned for a message for some of you, and some of you, you're not worried. Okay. You will be, in a sense, people pleasing this person and allowing that energy that they have over you to control you. The next card was first house of Aries, like I was talking about earlier. Rahu, Mars, and now Uranus, okay, is there. Could also be an energy coming up for some of you that Uranus being there, Uranus, it's like a rebel wanting to break free. So this person that you're thinking of, or you, somebody could be acting so much like a rebel. Okay. like out of control. You can't control me. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And this could be outburst if you're already in a relationship and or marriage. Okay. And this person is acting like a rebel. They also could be older in age and all of a sudden start acting like a rebel. But you know what we call that is what we call it when somebody's older, midlife crisis. So some of you could be, or the person you're thinking about, in a midlife crisis some type of way. Okay, because right now you or the other person is exuding, okay, do it their own way energy. Now if it's not the other person, this is you, and your reading is giving you advice and suggestion to do you now. So if your relationship or situation is shaking up, is being shook up out of nowhere, is control issues happening in your relationship, is there really trying to be a peaceful resolution? There's no intimacy, there's no passion, there's no drive force, there's no motivation. Okay, if you're not showing it, then it's the other person not showing it to you also, right? So this is what make it very cloudy, unsure. You know, what do I do? Should I try to talk to this person? Message of concern. You know, if they're not around, should I reach out? You know, should I try and call them? Should I say that I want to see them? But some of you, you know, you're in a headspace right now where, you know, you're not sending out a message. So you also are doing control issues, you know, and you're just saying, okay, I'm going to project myself out, that I'm just going to do me. So right now, you know, your personality is coming off as controlling or either people pleasing. Mm-hmm. But your internal soul is, how teachable are you? Do you really need to go through this lesson to yourself again? So this also could be a second or a third try with this person. I'm hearing reconciliation. I don't even know what this card is. Okay, mastery in reverse. So yeah, how teachable are you? You're still trying to master this, trying to find a zen place within your mind, within your head, as a peaceful resolution for your own self. Okay, because yeah, you know, you can't control nobody. So right now, a lot of you will be changing like your appearance. It's like, okay, so you're becoming the rebel, or you will be. Can also be when Mars move, not Mars. Who is this? Hold on. Let me check your chart. This can be also when Venus moves into Leo for some of you. Okay, you're going to start working on your appearance, your personality, or your persona. Your aura is going to change. Some of you are or have been changing your diet. Your body is changing. Either you're gaining weight and you're looking thick, mommy, or either you're trying to lose weight and you're looking very much handsome, curvaceous, however you want to say it for you. Okay, and you're doing it for yourself. It's like you're not doing it for nobody else. And this is what Aries or Mars is showing you. Okay, remember, first house is always you, yourself, and I. So you're clearing your head space. You're taking out of your head space, trying to get out of this cloudy, foggy state of mind. What other card do I want to put down here? And we're going to read, before we go, the solar eclipse. Now, tonight is a full moon. I mean, a new moon in Cancer, Vedic sidereal. Right? See, their laziness. That's why I was saying the first card of Aries, first house, is who you are, your desires, and your actions. Is your actions right now a sense of laziness? Because Mars is not a lazy energy. It's not a lazy planet. So, is the energy of this reading telling you to get control of yourself, Stop trying to please people or this person you're in a relationship or thinking about. How teachable are you that you need to see the signs, or you've seen the signs, and it's time to distance yourself. That's going to gain you the personal, the peaceful resolution that you're looking for. It's not about having it with the other person if they don't want to reciprocate, right? So do the personal resolution. I keep saying personal, peaceful resolution for yourself. Get the passion back for yourself. A lot of you have been lazy about your own passion for yourself. Okay. You have been, like I said, about learning a new skill or a new experience on a job or for yourself, or something that you're learning to do for yourself, right? That's a sense of mastery. It's in reverse. So you will be learning this lesson as a separation, breakup, the distance in this situation or with this person right now. They are acting lazy towards you, or you're acting lazy about your own self. Solar eclipse revolution. So it's time to do a revolution for yourself, right? Now, I always use first house, Aries, as the Beyonce song, whether you like her or not. It's just a reference. Me, myself, and I. So some of you pull it up on YouTube and listen to it, right? Rebirth. And I did so when Venus goes back into Leo, or goes into Leo here. A rebirth, having a rebirth about and for yourself. Like I said, some of you, you're changing, people do hair color all the time. They do wigs, they do weave, right? Some people dye half of their hair blonde and the other half black. Some of you that have a beard, you haven't cut it lately. You're thinking about shaving it off, right? It's something about you that is rebirthing. And how teachable are you? The cards are saying it's about time. It's about time that you wake up and start showing that you desire yourself. Some of you are people pleasing and allowing people to control you by only letting them show you how much they want to please you when they want to, and as a control mechanism, right? But some of you need to stand up and show who you are and what you're about. I also have a video from a couple of weeks ago or last month, and the title was Things Are About to Get Busy. So some of you may need to go and watch that, because you're about to get busy here. I feel for a lot of us, the fall going into the winter, like October, November, December, and stuff like that. It's a time, the readings are telling everybody right now, it's a time to kind of get busy. Make some money, the money that you can, so you can get ready to store it away. I don't know what that means, okay? But, thank you, angels. Vacation is over. Summer is over. It's over. So it's time to rebirth, revolution, get back busy. How teachable are you? A lot of people are going back to school. So some of you are teachers. So yes, maturity is your next card. And you see how, see what I mean about the beauty on her, the flowers. I don't really think that's makeup, but it's art. And like I said, a lot of you are needing to desire yourself first. How you feel that somebody want to desire you and you don't even exude or project your own desire about your own self. Me and my family members say, you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. And I used to have people all the time, a long time ago when I used to date, immature masculines that would be like, what you trying to look good for? What you got all that on for? What? For me. Because I'm mature. I'm not lazy when it comes to the desire and the passion that I love and feel and look at for myself. It's a gift for you to be able to just adore it in my art of how I look. But this is for me because I love myself. So I want to nurture and care and pamper and look good and smell good and at all times. What you mean? Every now and then you'll catch me, okay, looking halfway because I'm going down to Wally World or something like that and coming right back or coming from the gas station. But when I step outside, oh, yes. And that's just, and for people to say that shows you where their level of maturity is. I can't help it that you don't want to smell good and keep up your haircut and iron your pants or get your pants pressed. Like, it's all about how you exude yourself is also second house of Taurus, how people see you. Okay. And it can be not only physically, but the first thing that people see is second house, whether you're trying to be like that or not, right? Okay. You can't control on how somebody see you, but that's second house of Taurus. That's just how it is. But that's like saying, for example, if you see a mother that's in a grocery store and she got a set of twins in the grocery cart, and she got 1 7-year-old walking behind her, a 5-year-old, and she got maybe a 3-year-old in the inside of the cart, okay, or one of those race car cart push things, you know. So when people look at her second house of Taurus, they say, she's a mother, number one, and number two, she's a family woman, right? Versus then if you see somebody and you can look at them and pretty much tell that they're single by the way that they shop in the grocery store, literally. You got some people that have a buggy full of groceries that tells you that they got up to at least 4 to 5 people that's living in the house with a full cart of groceries. Then you got some people that just have a hand basket and got maybe 5 things. You could tell that they live alone. You also could tell if a mother is just stopping by the grocery store just to pick up a couple of extra items to cook with. Okay? It's all about perception. But like I said, somebody, you know, or the way that you are looking at yourself and needing to see they're alone in reverse, the way that you are needing to project yourself now needs to change. Not only for other people that are needing to attract through vibration and frequency new people to date because you want relationship or in your future marriage. And second of all, first impressions is everything. So we have aloneness in reverse. I feel that as your maturity level is changing, going through this rebirth, you're about to separate here because you're about to be taught a lesson. Clinging to the past in reverse, exactly. An adventure. Like I said, you're about to go on a new adventure by yourself. She's not scared to walk through there. You know, like, ooh, that's a nice bright light. But I feel like I'm guided to go through there. She don't got a bestie witty with her. She don't got, 4 or 5 other people with her. She don't even have a partner with her. She's being guided through the voice, okay, of her guides to do something new. Because you clinging to the past too much. This rebirth is here to take you to a new level. Let's see what this solar eclipse revolution is now. For the people who do not know, we got a solar eclipse in Libra, October the 25th. And then the last one for the year is November the 7th through the 8th, and that will be in a Scorpio. So which one is this? Say solar eclipse. So starting around April 30th of this year, that was the one in Aries. Okay. If you follow Western astrology, it was in Taurus. And that's when first Rahu actually went into Aries. So this is actually when your karmic relationship or your karmic situation started to explode. Some of you don't know that, but I'm taking you back into the date of when all of this started to blow up on you, right? Not literally, because it was a black moon. And it blocked the sun. So now the next solar eclipse, because the other one in between that was a lunar, and that was in May. Okay, so the next one is October the 25th, the last solar eclipse of this year. So do I see anything on here? I'm seeing Rahu already. So a lot of you, this started around the end of April. Around when Rahu moved into Aries, you started losing passion. Actually, I'm sorry, for the person that you liked, that you were living with, that you were married with. A lot of fights, altercation, drama, things was being shook up, right? So you kept trying to find peaceful resolutions. It was control issues and shit going on, right? And you like, okay, I'm not trying to keep people pleasing you on your every whim, okay, because I'm losing who I am, first house. I'm not seeing about myself. I'm trying to keep people pleasing you by keep doing and trying to give a peaceful resolution, but you're actually controlling the situation and trying to control me. For some of you, the laziness of this relationship, the person is just lazy about it. You know, could also not sending you messages during the day anymore. Can also being lazy at home, not contributing, right? Acting immature while your maturity was growing and changing. Because even your clinging to the past is in reverse. So some of you already have started, number 44. Some of you have already started this transformation. All right, so this is the card here, and this is the book, Black Moon Astrology Cards. You can find it on Amazon, not sponsored. I've had this deck for several years. So the card of this is, I'm going to show you that real quick. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Right? The Passion card in reverse. So this revolution of this upcoming solar eclipse, and please remember that readings are foresight. Things that you may know a little bit about, or if this is not resonating with you at all, it's because you got up until October the 25th for this to start playing out. The readings are about foresight, foretelling. It's not about telling you what happened in the past. You already know all that. That's not why I'm here. Okay? So the first sentence out, it says, the card spells out change. Like I said, a change in you, what you desire, who you desire, how you desire it, understanding how teachable are you, who are you? And you're realizing that more every day. Who are you, right? And how teachable are you? That you got to keep going through situations to keep learning about your own self. Thank you, angels, okay? This is what you should be doing anyway, which is a form of mastery. You should be mastering your own self first before you even trying to live with somebody, marry somebody, gain all these different baby mamas and baby daddies and all that. You need to be trying to master yourself. And once you have a sense of mastery, right? And I'm not excluding myself. I'm here as a student and as a spiritual messenger, okay? To give you y'all messages. They got me in a chair too, okay? And I'm not fussing. I just talk like this. I just talk with authority, very direct. All right. Some of y'all about to do this immediately, which is good. It's time anyway. And you know what? This other person you're thinking about may not really like this change that is happening through you and about you, okay, as a form of new maturity. They probably already started seeing the rebirth in you. And that could also have been sparking, okay, the control issues and were you not doing everything like you used to be, you know? Well, no, I'm not, because actually you're getting more lazier. Now, for some of you, you know, it can be vice versa, where some of y'all have been gotten real lazy about yourself, about how you project yourself, not doing things for yourself. You've been acting very different. You also, for some of you, passion in reverse and control, can't control anybody. You've been using intimacy or sex as a control mechanism, as a sense of coldness, leaving a person unsure on like what's going on. They acting very distant here. Some of you, you're feeling the age of maturity, so you could be turning a certain age in the next couple of years or this year, like turning 50, 60, 55, something like that. That also can be a part of a revolution. So let's keep going. So I'm going to just go over, we at 36 minutes. I'm just going to do the brief card here. Okay, so rapid change in direction or life path. What's that say? Rising. Yeah, I don't have my glasses on. Rising to sudden challenges. Yes, that's that lazy card. Okay. So not really saying that you're lazy, but the things that you have not really been putting a effort toward. Okay. Or understanding how to go about it. The clouds. It's confusing. You're thinking about it. You're trying to see, you know, on how to master it. What to do. Where's the answer? How do I solve it? You know, not having no motivation, feeling lackluster. But you're about to get the rise to sudden challenges, okay? You're going to get up off that chair or that couch. Changes in job or residence. Major adjustments in home and family situation. Breaking old patterns. Now, remember everything that I already just told you during this 30-minute reading. I'm now showing you what the card means. Okay, so let's go to the back, the next page, and the solar eclipse revolution card represents the Two of Wands in the tarot deck. So making a choice, energetic action, energetic movement, right? All right, so being pushed in a new direction, self-mastery. Wow. Working with the shadow. Okay. So that's Rahu. Feeling lost. Being in the dark. Look at there. And y'all know I don't really use this book. Every now and then I read out of here. This is probably like the third time this year I've read out this book because I read the cards intuitively. So, like I said, you're about to come out of this dark and you're about to have a sudden change in direction and or residence and or job and walk into the light. Not literally, Carol Ann, okay? All right, so what's next? Facing what needs to be faced, yes. Willingness to reinvent, okay. Being thrown off balance, then finding your balance once more. A shakedown. Starting a new path, being zapped into awareness, becoming present, being required to awaken, being no longer able to reply or rely on the familiar. Oh, wow. Okay, so the key ideas is crisis, change, divorce, disillusion, breakdown, build up, and then relocation. I'm glad I read that book. So, like I pretty much said, some of you will be breaking up. It's cloudy. It's unsure. It's hesitation right now. The distance between your situation and for some of you, the distance in horizon card is in reverse. So that means you're still at home. Okay. Or you have recently relocated. And that's a power move for yourself. Aries first house. And that is the start of your rebirth. So like I said, you're about to learn something new. Right? In a new area, meeting new people. How teachable are you not to get back into your lazy ways about doing things? Okay. Just because you move to a new area, don't stop being outside. Go out, meet people, right? Take on new skills. Go to school, get a certificate for something. You're having a rebirth in all areas here. Okay. Now, some of you also, it's like, I'm hearing, if they're going to act like that, then I'm going to act like this. If they're not going to put any effort, then I'm going to act like this too, right? But that's not really showing your maturity, and you know it. So this also is why you are having this sense of a revolution, that my level of maturity can't make me keep clinging to the past. Because I'm revoluting, I'm changing due to a crisis. I'm changing due to relocating. I'm changing within. First house Aries, right? Some of you, like I hear, you're feeling already alone in this relationship. So let me, I'm gonna throw out something last for you all. We already did surrender cards, and let's just throw out something that will, let me use these. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow. That was one. Yeah, some of y'all heart chakra is just really torn, hurt, abused. And you're really healing it. See, it came out anyway. Might as well take it then. This card came out first, which was spiritual and religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So yes, that's why you also tune in to different channels, because you feel like, well, tarot is not really religious. I don't know how people may see it. People see it differently, because tarot is more for a free spirit. But people do put religion on top of tarot. The tarot cards are actually in a summary in the Bible also. Like the Tower card in the tarot deck is linked to Babylon. You understand? Different stuff, but that's another video. All right. So some of you, you're having a revolution. Right. Some of you may be changing the way that you look at spirituality, spiritual or religion or religious background, religious rules and regulations. Because I see religion as rules, regulations that somebody abide by in some type of scroll, book, law, regulations, or text. Okay. And also could be passed down by family, like, and it's not my example, but it's an example. You have some religious communities or religious people that say Jews only marry Jews, Christians only marry Christians, Catholics only marry Catholics. You understand? Those are set rules, regulations by that religious family or church. When it comes to spirituality or spiritual, it's more like a free spirit. You feel that long as I do right by people, I don't control people, I do right by other people, I love everybody, I take care of myself, I take care of my family, I do believe in this, but I don't go by a certain set of rules and regulations, blah, blah, blah. I'm a free spirit. You understand? So it's kind of is a difference. All right. So some of you are Leo, or like I said, from Leo season up until October, this solar eclipse, somebody may try to make this a peaceful resolution. They may try and reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend this situation in your heart. But some of you, you know, it may work. And for some of you, you are already gone. Like, it's too late. So, yeah, see there, own your own divine power. And that's Aries, first house. Replace codependent people. Damn, that card again. And both are in the same similar color of purple, which is your crown. Okay. Some of you are not understanding or getting this message because your crown chakra is blocked. Messages or is trying to come to you for you to see. To start replacing codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. The cards are telling you again, okay, to surrender this people pleasing, allowing them to keep you alone as long as they want to deal with you, love you, passion you, talk to you, you know. But it's time to replace that with your own assertiveness. That's what the card says. And it's totally first house of Aries. Now, I'm going to quickly tell you, like, about your crown chakra. Too egotistical. Okay. You may feel that you're not, but that's what the blocked crown chakra is. Arrogant, inflexible. It also could be this person you're thinking about. Okay. They're very egotistical. They come off arrogant, as controlling, right? And they please who they want to please. They're inflexible. Also, if you want to call that lazy, about being assertive and to take peaceful resolutions or to make peaceful resolutions, right? They lack calmness. So they always are very angry, cloudy judgment, not using discernment, right? But when you have a more balanced crown chakra, you be in serenity. You're selfless. You're more understanding, enlightenment. What else? Gratitude. You also could be very silent. Okay. A lot of the times you understand and see divine intervention. Calm. You also could be a guru. Some of you can be reading tarot or know how or have mediumship or read oracle cards yourself. You also could be a Reiki healer for some of you. You exude grace and beauty at all times. This is also why I was showing you about this maturity. And remember what I was telling you about myself, that I always look good for myself as grace and beauty, not as people pleasing for the opposite person to please their eye, but for me. Not in an egotistical way, but as a graceful and beauty, a sense of serenity that I love and have peaceful resolution for me and on the inside. So this is how I feel on the inside. This is also how I look on the outside, right? Now, some of you also about the crown chakra, you may be having some nervous system problems. Some of you may be on medication or thought about medication. Make sure you talk to your doctor. You could be having some skull pain or head pain and not understanding where it's coming from. That's your top of your crown, you know, just how you crown when a baby come out, right, during delivery. It's blocked. So you're not getting any divine messages or allowing guidance to come in. Okay. You also could have some pineal gland problems. So anytime that we are dealing with the chakras, each one is going to be different. But for the crown, you know, if you have lavender or violet in an oil, a bath salt, flowers, if you want to go buy flowers, or like I said, lavender bath salt, if you have lavender perfume, that's going to be very good. Okay, that's going to help you with your senses, because your chakra is connected to your senses. Like you have 5 senses, those 5 senses are linked to your chakras. Okay. Let me see. Stones. These are the stones that came out. If you want that, ruby, SUCUICIDAL, angelite. Was it one more? I think that was it, right? So you can work with those stones right there. Meditation, walking in nature. You can start out with some mild exercises in yoga. You don't have to be an expert in yoga to start it. Just start stretching. Okay, take it one day at a time. Also, just sitting still and allow your crown chakra to relax, so that you can start through meditation and to start opening your crown so that messages can come in, right? You also could wear purple. I mean, you don't have to wear it outside if you hate the color. You know, we try to work with your crown chakra. So wear purple socks around the house. Or if you're wearing slacks or jeans that day, put on some purple footies. Okay. Sleep in some purple t-shirt or pajamas. Or walk around in a robe that may be a lavender or purple color. Women, ladies, or however, okay, makeup. If you wear makeup, put a little bit of lavender eyeshadow in the corner of your eyes. Nail polish. I have a little bit in mine. It's more like a rainbow sparkle. What else? Purple fruits. So I don't know, purple grapes, plums. What is that? Eggplant. Not the emoji. Whatever else you may feel is purple in a vegetable or fruit. Juice. Okay. You also want to try intake as liquid or foods if you don't want to wear purple. But you get what I'm saying, though, right? Also, you can wear white. White is a sense of enlightenment, pure, and a balanced, right? A balanced color, because it's no color. Dark is only exists because it's the absence of white. Okay. So that's enough for today. I really appreciate y'all coming and stopping through. Bottom of the deck is ceremonies and celebrations. So some of y'all birthday is coming up. I got Leo right here. Remember, this is Vedic Sidereal on my channel. So that will be August the 16th through September the 16th. So some of y'all in Western astrology that thought you were Leo, you're really a Cancer. Okay. But, you know, I'm not going to take that from you. If you want to stay conditioned that you were taught that you're a Cancer, a Leo, then hey, whatever. But you can still be really a Cancer, but have a Leo moon or a Leo ascendant. I'm not saying that you're not a Leo. You would just need to look in your chart and see how Leo is placed in your house. Leo could be your that house where Venus or Mars sit, or where Jupiter comes, or Mercury. You understand? So some of you will be attending a barbecue, a pool party, some type of celebration, a wedding, a baby shower. It can be also, unfortunately, a funeral as a homegoing celebration. It can be, you know, trying to run out of town this weekend, because I know down here in Atlanta, school will be starting Monday. So maybe some of you may go off for a 2-day vacation. It could be their birthday. It could be your birthday. It also could be a graduation. I don't know how that's going to be, or an anniversary. Okay. But you will be attending or saying yes to one of those type of events. Let me get you a timing card for some of you. Like, I don't know what party I'm about to go to. Let me see for you. Because I know I have went to like 4 birthday parties in the past 4 to 5 weeks. And my birthday in January. So it's everybody else's birthday party. I went to somebody's 70. The lady turned 70. I went to her birthday party last week. Right? I'm hearing in under 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing, but it can be different. Topsy-turvy. Look up, and there go to number 3. Y'all be sleeping on me. I told you I felt up to 3 months. So it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. But within the next 3 months, you will be attending or celebrating with somebody. A wedding, a baby shower, a birthday, an anniversary. Whether it's yours, your mama's, your sister's, theirs, whoever you're thinking about, right? Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.